Started way back in history with a little something like light within you and me. Yeah, that was lame, but true. Do you see this? It's the light. It's where the cross comes from. It's also the reason why there's a sphinx. The lion is symbolic of the very same light. The lion or sphinx next to the pyramid. Reasons for are the pyramid is the process we take through life to finally get to the pinnacle of the one point of truth. Clue: pine cones. Pine cones are everywhere. In every facet of religion, in every facet of ancient teaching, the pine cone is at the center or on top of all things. The steeple of a church is symbolic of our brain. The cross on top of it is symbolic of the light. When the cross and circle combine, atop every church is a cross. This cross is symbolic of the light. The light is personified by when we are created, it's Lucifer, the indifferent automatic principle of creation. We are created through the light. I've seen the light. Let there be light. Now, the opposite to that, just like in all alchemical tradition, there is a polar opposite, which is not opposite at all. It's the same thing, just a different magnitude, which is Jesus, our Redeemer. When we reach that pinnacle or pineal opening event of ascension, we see it. We turn around in the blackness of the abyss and see it atop the mountain of God, Mount Meru, Mayat. It is there. It is in front of us all every day. As children, we see it in cartoons. We see it everywhere. It's there to scare us as the devil. A devil is nothing more than an ignorant human that is stuck in the materialism of this life. Ask yourself this: why is the flower of life on the church underneath the cross? The eye of Horus is the same as the eye in the triangle, is the same as the pineal gland in the middle of our brains. There are 12 cranial nerves, paired cranial nerves in the top of our skulls. 12. Mirroring the zodiac mirrors them. 13th being the pineal gland. By the true definition of the term fallen, we are the fallen ones. We are fallen from the state of knowing what our true purpose is and what our abilities are. We are the 1, the 13, the start, the finish, the beginning, the end, the Alpha, the Omega. We are fallen from our higher one self, the ineffable. Architecture, city layouts, Washington, the Washington Monument. Cities are the light, are symbolic of the light in the sea of darkness. the Louvre in Paris. The fruit of the Holy Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. 9 items. Against such things there is no law. The winged disc, the light. Cleopatra's Needle, London. Cleopatra's Needle, New York City, Central Park. Creation of Adam painting, Sistine Chapel. Pine cone in the middle of the Vatican courtyard. Book of the Dead. Lotus flower. 4 sons of Horus. Shepherd's crook. Flail. Shepherd's crook is symbolic of the Anu, or the guiding principle of the light. The flail is the indifferent aspect of the light, the creation aspect. All of this stuff tells you a story of old. These crowns, seed buds, or pulps, bulbs, plant bulbs, or the steeple on a church. The cobra, the third eye. You see, the Egyptians knew of this knowledge. Then they started losing the knowledge. And then a certain heretic pharaoh came along, who, by the way, look into KV 55, Kings Valley Tomb 55. You'll see who I'm talking about. And you'll see the deception in that video. Look for KV 55 on YouTube. The Rosicrucians knew of it. The pentagram is symbolic of the process of 5, the same as the process of the pyramid, where we take information to make comparison, to give proportion, to gain measure, to understand, and then voila, we shine like diamonds in a field of clay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the sky so high, like a diamond in the sky. The crook, shepherd's crook, and the flail. Look on top of the headdress. This is also this. Earth, Sun, Mercury, Sirius, Saturn, Pluto. Pay close attention to where Jupiter is. Venus and Mars. Forms a cross with its dual opposites. We have male, we have female, we have Earth, and we have Hades. So what do the last 3 tell us? They tell us Sirius and Pluto come in at a 17-degree angle. Both were presumed to be planets. Now they're brown dwarf, or they're dwarf planets, or whatever you want to call them. Okay. So what is Sirius? Sirius is also known as Demeter, the goddess of harvest. Okay. Mercury is Thoth, thought, weights and measures, scholarly, thinking, the collective, the Akashic. Saturn is time, the cube, Saturnalia, Saturday, humanity, physical construct. Okay? What does it all say? You discern what that means. It's the same as this. This is Orion's Nebula. M42. Different camera or telescope. Why is the nebula at the Trapezium Open Star Cluster blocked out here? There's that same image, the winged disc. Okay, I'm on Google Earth. I'm zooming out, going down to Antarctica. Okay, you see the circle right here, right in the middle is the South Pole. Zoom in a little further. Kind of odd that there's a cross there, right? Okay, now check this out. Street view. I'm tapping on the center of the cross. Now pay attention to these numbers down here. Right down here in the lower right corner. Brings us to 0 degrees longitude, 0 degrees latitude. I used to think that the pictures, or it was weird that we went inside it and was trying to convey a message. It's just a glitch that some of these pictures are connected to this. But the glitch of this whole works is we are at the prime meridian, 0 point of Earth, both longitudinally and latitudinally. So we're at the equator and the prime meridian. What does it form? A cross. Tell me what you guys think. Much love, peace, chicken grease. Peace out.